Welcome back to Virginia This Morning Live right here on CBS 6. Did you know that chronic kidney disease affects more than 1 in 7 American adults and is the ninth leading cause of death in our country? In observance of March being National Kidney Awareness Month, recently Jessica spoke with two people who want to raise awareness.
Legendary entertainer Debbie Allen is an American treasure, a true Renaissance woman and busier than ever, acting, producing TV shows, running her Debbie Allen Dance Academy, and now she can also add Kennedy Center honoree to her impressive resume. She also lives with prediabetes and a family history of type 2 diabetes, a leading risk factor for chronic kidney disease, which is why she's working to raise awareness. Debbie Allen joins us now to bring us up to date on everything that's happening in her career and why this awareness effort is very near and dear to her heart. She's joined by Dr. Joseph Vassalotti, Chief Medical Officer with the National Kidney Foundation. Good morning. It's wonderful to see both of you.
Good morning, and thank you for having us.
We painted quite the background there, but Debbie, your resume over your career, incredible, and we've not seen anything yet. You're busier than ever. Can you bring us up to speed?
Oh my goodness, this has been quite a year with COVID on the top of it, but Grey's Anatomy came back and we broke the internet with our season premiere, and we're going strong, working very tediously because of COVID protocols. I had Dance Dreams on Netflix. Shonda Rhimes produced a documentary about my hot chocolate nutcracker, and everybody got to see what I do with these young people and my incredible staff. And that's been wonderful because we're, a virtual dance studio now, and we're out to the world, and we have so many people that we touch that need to be touched right now. And then I did Christmas on the Square this year with Dolly Parton, a Christmas movie. And right now, the Kennedy Center Honor is coming up, and there's so many wonderful things. But I think today the focus is Are You the 33% campaign from Bayer and the National Kidney Foundation, which begs the question of people, are they 1 in 3 Americans that is suffering with chronic kidney disease and don't even know it? Are you part of that group that needs to go on our website, minuteforyourkidneys.org? If you're living with type 2 diabetes, you need to go on this website, find out about it. It was a wake-up call for me to be diagnosed as being pre-diabetic, something I've been looking for because my whole family's been ravaged by type 2 diabetes. I lost my dad, my grandfather, my uncles, and aunts to complications with type 2 diabetes. So it wasn't a surprise to be diagnosed, but it was definitely a big wake-up call that I needed to reel back, take a look. And this campaign made me know things that I didn't know. I didn't know about this urine test that you could take and the blood test that you could take that would let you know if you had chronic kidney disease or not. And I was so happy to take it and find out that I don't have it, but I want the world to know, and I want my community to know, because the Black and brown communities have been ravaged by type 2 diabetes, and it's been talked about in relationship to COVID-19, but in relationship to chronic kidney disease, it needs to be looked at again and again and again.
Absolutely. And Debbie, of course, you're extraordinary in so many ways. And I think extraordinary in being aware of this correlation between diabetes, type 2 diabetes, and the impact it has on your kidneys. Dr. V, this is top of mind, certainly for the National Kidney Foundation. Are you part of the 33%? Are you part of that 33%? Is a campaign to raise awareness. This really is a silent situation for so many people. They're unaware that this damage is being done.
Yes, thank you for raising that issue that most people feel well with kidney disease. So the people with type 2 diabetes that are living in America, 40% of them will go on to develop chronic kidney disease. So it's so important to partner with your clinicians for the blood and the urine test. First, find out if you have it or not, and the blood and urine test will tell you how severe it is and what you can do about it. So I think it's a really exciting time to address chronic kidney disease with this awareness campaign.
And Doctor, Debbie mentioned this was on her radar. She was looking at this because of that family history and paying very close attention to it. In the situation that you find with patients, they might not be aware. There may not be symptoms to look for. So it's really about creating that awareness that this could be out. Is family history something that you should pay close attention to?
Yes, and we know that the public will be inspired by this wonderful story that's so compelling that we just heard from Debbie Allen. That talk to your family, because that's one of the risk conditions. And if you go to the website that she mentioned, minuteforyourkidneys.org, you can learn more about the other risk conditions like family history and high blood pressure. But type 2 diabetes is the most important risk condition that you should be aware of.
Well, Doctor, thank you so much for your insights. And Debbie Allen, thank you so much for making this a campaign of importance and sharing awareness. Are you the 33%? This really is so important.
Thank you so much for spending time with us this morning. And we're happy to be here. And we hope everybody will, answer the call.
Absolutely. We will share all the information so friends watching today can learn more. Thank you. And Debbie, we appreciate you. We'll have a link later today on WTVR.com/VTM.
Jessica, this is so important. This information not only is March for National Kidney Awareness Month, but all year round, you got to be aware of what's going on.
You do. And what's so interesting, and I'm so appreciative that we do have these national awareness months for so many different things, because it does put it top of mind. You do start talking about it. But as we said in that conversation, you have to keep that conversation going through the rest of the year and keep this top of mind. What's so amazing to me is that you can be experiencing kidney disease and not know it, or be on that path of setting yourself up in this scenario and just not really be aware. So it's pretty eye-opening to talk a little bit more about that and think, I do need to consider this, and that family history can be key.
Oh, family history sounds like it's huge. And, you think of Debbie Allen being a big star and all of that, but she's a human being with a family. And that, she said it had ravaged her family, people very close to her. So take a look at your mom and dad, your aunts and uncles, and everybody, and kind of check into it, especially during this month when they're making it so easy to do.
And it really is amazing, too, in this conversation, you think about the correlation between diabetes and kidney disease. If this is not on your radar at all, that might not be something that you're aware of. So I'm really appreciative of Debbie of sharing that information, and certainly the doctor for being with us, too, to make that connection, because you may think diabetes is a certain scenario and you have to handle that. But once that develops, the impact on the rest of the body systems, wow.
Yeah, it's all connected. So get connected and find out more, and take all the proper steps that you can.
And when I talk to Debbie, I just think, oh my goodness, she is up to so much. It is so incredible. Renaissance woman is almost an understatement.
She's doing it all.
She's doing it all with grace, and that is fantastic. Well, we will be right back after this quick break with more Virginia This Morning.